Hello everybody, I am Ted and welcome back. I'm finally back to doing YouTube and I want to record The West of Loathing. I have sunk a lot of hours into this game, already beat it. And this time I'm wanting to do a Cowpuncher. So I want to play Cowpuncher and I want to do the hardest mode. So we're going to see what we can do with that. We're going to do Greg. That's just going to be our name from now on. Greg Masterson. Sure, we'll take it. And we'll see how good I do, because I love this game. I think I'm good enough for the hard mode. So I believe I can do this. I had the strangest dream of choosing a character class. Cowpunchers solve their problems with fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable feller or in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. I've heard that cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason the cows aren't going to punch themselves. I'm going to be a cowpuncher! This game is hilarious. I will try to be good on talking about the dialogue and whatnot. Let's just start. Goodbye, desk. Come my hair. I don't seem to have hair. Come your hair one last time. Oh, we gotta change the settings. In nostalgic mode. Dude, I already have stupid walking for some reason, even though I didn't take the book, which is funny. Colorblind mode, sure. We want the nerd mode on, absolutely, yeah. We don't want it to automatically mess with our experience. You read these lines of one of your books. Escape from the Black Horse. This is one of your favorites. The Adventure of the Forgotten Cave. Mom gave this one a few years ago. Charlie Jones and a Spooky Ghost. That was one of my favorites. It's just gonna keep going through books. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Yeah. Wanna miss you, buddy. Ka-ka-ka. Wanna feed him a cricket? You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom door, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away. Time to hit your hill. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Burbo. Burbidabo. Goodbye, phonograph. You pull the needle from the cylinder and slowly stow the handle away. I don't know if that turns off the music. We're going to keep it on. Nothing on the hat rack today. A mess. Sack of firewood. There we go. We get more XP. The hearse really puts hearse in there. Hearse and home. Gonna miss Mom's cooking. Mom's pie is safe. Keeps all our pies safe. It's one of our shelves full of souvenirs from the old family vacation. Under those memories, you get an item, personalized gunman or shot glass. Gain booze when you drink. This is a personalized souvenir shot glass from Gunmanor. You're excited to use it now that you're finally old enough to drink. Yeah, baby. Pick up one of your old brother's words books and flip through it. Tracticus Logico Philophosicus. None of it makes sense to me. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. An investigation of the laws of thought on which are founded the mathematical series of logic and probabilities. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. Pick up a book of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Oberdai, Anvoldu. Them though, not good for someone who's probably dyslexic. Hunter in Gergerblah. How many different languages do you need to learn about numbers? Your kids' brother's toy boxes. He loves this stuff. I got a puzzle cube. So tidy. It's covered with all sorts of weird diagrams and charts. Right, good. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and here you... Before you go, here, I got you a present. A present? For me? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... Talking about the one for survival, bartering. Talking about the one for bartering? Oh boy! That's the one. Enjoy. Get an item. Mind your meat. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. Hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Got a book. Gives me the dickering skill. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. You read the book from cover to cover and learn, among other things, that its cover is way too pricey. You gotta, dickering. After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. There's the currency in this for some reason. Your father, Mothery, jabs, and a haystack. That doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. Time for me to leave. His lip quivers. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there, son. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did, Dad. Bye-bye. Hey, Scott. Brother Rufus is standing still. You're looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzles back. You hand the puzzle to him and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, it's time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. You got a point, you know? Why are you leaving? To help the people. To seek my fortune. There's just no opportunity out here, kid. If I'm gonna make something out of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. That statistic is before the cows is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You were about taking care of Mom and Dad. Or me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay, you give him a playful punch on the arm. Alright, we got it. Let's do it. Head west, young man. Yes. Looks like this isn't your first rodeo, blah, 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 blah. No, I wanted to play prologue. We love the prologue. Do apologize that my reading is crap, and I'm probably going to bend the dialogue a little bit here and there. Make it a tiny bit easier for me to read. And we got the funny things here that don't make any sense. As for some reason, a film editor, which probably is the thing they use in games, I don't know. The dialogue coach, because that's what we needed. Yes. Stunt coordinator. West Cleveland. Ah, yes. The key grip. Chris Moyer. I don't know what a key grip is. This stuff that's used in movies. A boom operator. Ryan Ike. 200 miles later. So, I remember. I've got to go to the cave first. Do something with the cave. Talk. Get an evil hat. I'm going to be doing everything that's the best for my stats. So, I'll probably do the Splatoons very last of the game just because the Splatoons are funny. But I need the best stats possible, and I'm pretty sure the Splatoon gives you bad effects. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart, and you got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. And I am going to ski my way to the bar. As you walk in, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dang nabbit? Well, I can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to take a hat, leave a hat, next to the door. Checked out the box. Looks through and grab the hat box and find a sturdy-looking Stetson. I don't know what a Stetson is. I guess that's a type of hat. It looks like something to wear. Grab it. It gives me muscle. The 4-gallon hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. Gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Hey, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Well, I'm definitely taking Crazy Dave. 100%. You walk up to the bar and patiently wait for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Greg. What brings you into our little backwater? Oh, the usual. Came out the west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an iron town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Ask about the railroad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east. They're trying to run a line into Frisco. And having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring one thing or another. Big company, that is. About Dirtwater? Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law. But not so far west that it's been completely burned to the ground by the damn cows. Lots of opportunity there. He pauses for a second and lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head myself west at myself. Blah, blah, blah. Can't speak. Ask about errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this Forsaken Berg is always falling apart in one way or another. The holster's always needing help since he hurt his leg. And that no account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe the loose off and got spores everywhere. You can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement for you. And oh, you'll need this. I got an item, weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. So while doing the hardest run, I also want to do a little bit of a genocide run. I want to do all of the evil choices. I want to be the dishonored cowpoke. We're going to have to get that figured out. Somebody is storing up a round. Oh my god, you are storing up a round over there, bud. So, I need to make it to the caves first. I think I need to talk to the horsey guy first. Wait, no. He's probably gone drinking, right? Oh, here he is. Howdy, I'm Greg. Howdy, Greg, I'm Horse. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hustler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town's horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, these horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're drinking in here instead? Yep. And me being here drinking instead of watching those horses is probably how they keep escaping. What are those vicious circle things? Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One kind of boring, but it's got 4 legs. Back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'd be happy to show it to you. Okay. I just do my little strut. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Well, you know, every day I'm hustling. Hustling? To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please. I'll fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run in the same places. He draws the little pictures on your map. Discovered a new location, the Orm, Old Mine, Boring Springs, Boneyard, and the Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like these environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed some of these oats. That should send it back here. Bag of homing oats. That's funny. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Alright, and this gives me needles. I can just put needles here. Got the needle in the haystack. So, in order to do the hardest difficulty, I have to go here. Who to mine. And the mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. I need to go on level 1 to get to blasting caps. Or do I need the tools first? Probably the tools. Pick the lock. Managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is growing into progress. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Let's go. Level 1. These crates are all labeled blasting cats. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes. Grab one. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cat. Okay, nice. Dude, we need the plungers. Will be the nasties. Plungers, the sign lied through. Oh, wait, lines though. There's only the one kind. Okay. We're gonna hook it up. This looks dangerous. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against their instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and get our way to see. This makes you dangerous. Blow it up! You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook the blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. Now blow it up. Kaboom. The dark horse. There. Hi there, girl. It's okay. I'm a friend. The horse shines away from you. Or shies away from you. Though in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. It ain't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that was a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and peeps further and back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Yay. Feed her the oats. Take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them as it hers. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat this oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? You take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've just consciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. This horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See, perfectly fine. Later the oats. Take a handful of notes out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go, yum yum. Oh, I gotta pat her on the nose again. The horse hunches on her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her on the nose. But she doesn't actually flee. That's something. There you go. There's a good girl. Winnie? Later the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of oats. Wearingly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around, but you don't see anything. When you turn, she's gone. Well, that's interesting. There's still some meat ore in this cart. I got 65 ore. I got an unrefined meat nugget. Now, you gotta go back to Boring Springs. And you gotta talk to Pete. Because you give Pete that nugget, I'm pretty sure. What'd you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. Friggin' instance, I've been mining these mountains longer than a high-heeled shuffle munchkin can scream the solo. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of whiskey. Pete squints and points to that unrefined meat ore here. You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I buy that off you for 73 meat. Sell him the ore. You give him the nugget. He chuckles and hands you some meat. Gain 73 meat. How'd you doing business with you? See you later, Pete. I think he's got to talk to him again. No? What did I do wrong? Wait, what? Did I do something wrong? I played this so much or something. Unless I need another meat nugget for him, I guess. Surely I'm missing something. Right? Surely there's something that I missed in here. Wait, there's something to dig over here? Maybe I need a shovel first. Which means I need to talk to the cactus. There's a little cactus, man. I got a dusty turnip. Stepping all out of the poo. Hey, talk to the sheriff. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. What? Oh, the sheriff. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign paintings. Hey, wouldn't you happen to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. It's a gang of hoodlums around here, what they call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. Ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it yourself? You're the sheriff, after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Why do you say that? Because I'm sending a deputy along with you. Keep you out of trouble. Takes a pistol out of a desk and hands it to you. You got an item, the deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town and maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do except here except drink. Let me write down the Flicker Gang's hideout. It's for you. He makes a little note, and I got the Flicker Gang. And we'll be back with the door. Oh, you got a little mug in here too, buddy. I'll recover the mug. Step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. I doubt his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning skinnier who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, as that adventurous soul I will trade a fine civil watch. How about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit, you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms are acceptable. Sweet. I got some free dynamite with the dicker in. And we get the cactus then. You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus bear and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Owls warned this would happen to me, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? Nope. That is just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Oh, nah, it's actually kind of nice. Natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess that is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You wouldn't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Oh, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. We'll do, Bill. I love Cactus Bill. It's not the Fricker getting higher. Because I need to find, let's see, finders keepers. They stole some stuff. I got a pair of silver cups, which I don't know if I'm ever going to need. I really need to figure out what I did wrong. Because I don't want to start a fight without hard mode being on, and I'm pretty sure I can do that. This shovel might actually just be here. I might have to do one fight with... Yeah, we might have to do one fight. Unless there's... I hope I don't mess this up. Yeah, we might have to do one fight. That's my only option. Is it? Is it? I just want to be sure that I can't just start hard mode already. I would like to start it soon, because I think you can do hard mode with the Fricker gang. Who's your lady drinking whiskey out of the mug beer? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why is that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Oof. Woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy who's going to be searching the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace. Surely I have overlooked something. Wait, no, the paper's down here. So you grab the paper, Bourne Springs, and then I can talk to Mr. Cactus Bill. Did you bring me something to read? Give him the newspaper. Much obliged, partner. Let's see here. What can I do in return for the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. Left it behind the outhouse back at the Ore Hill mine. It's here if you go get it. I'm sure you'll find some use for it. Behind the outhouse at the ore hole mine. Got it. But thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could, just kindly, stick that newspaper in my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Okay. Now you gotta go to Ore Hill mine and probably, I'm guessing, the shovel. Or whatever's dug in that dirt. I have a shovel. No? Did I not grab the shovel? Did I really not grab the shovel? Oh. There you go. Now I grabbed the shovel. And I am slow. It looks like something buried here. Digged it. Oh, shiny silver nugget. Now, with the silver nugget being obtained, you can talk to the craziest Daves. And you can give him the thing. What'd you say, Pete? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. He said something distant. Or isn't? I've been oh, wait. Longer than a bald-headed rock skunk can bark at the moon. Let's see. He notices the silver nugget that I found from earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands, if you like. Give you anyone go for it. The nugget to him. You give him a nugget. He smiles and hands you some meat. Fine and dandy. He eyes narrows as the gears in his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you. The tick in his eyelid seems more profound. Listen, kid. All the stuff I've been buying from you. You've been spending time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You'd ought to stay out of Ore Hole Mine if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down there on the 40th level that ain't worth messing for. For a fella that wants to keep his eyes, if you catch him amazing. Not sure, but I do, thanks. Then we get the evil hatch. That puts on hard mode. You suddenly remember that weird thing that Pete said about the level 40. Is that a real thing? 40th level, baby. The strange black chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide the heavy lid off the chest. Inside, there's a hat. It looks evil. Not in an abstract way. It has eyes, and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if the animals understood the concept of murder. But Put it on. You have a sense of forbidding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off. And things will be much harder for you. It'll be as tough for your life as a game. And the game's difficulty level is greatly increased. Catch my minion. Bring it on! All this quietly snarling hat wants to do is slowly eat your head. Is that much to ask? You grab the terrible hat and put it on your head. You hear a sigh of pleasure coming from your forehead as you feel the hat's piece sink into your skull. This is going to be great! A voice whispers, shudder. That's funny. Now this is going to be a very, very major issue. I don't know how hard this is actually going to be. I don't even know if I'm strong enough. We're going to go fight a skeleton and see how hard a basic skeleton is. We have gear. I can throw dynamite at it. We're going to have to gear up. A skeleton. You're not getting past a skeleton without a scuffle. So I already do 5 to 6 damage. Does it one-shot me? Does it one-shot me? That'll be an issue. Does not one. So skeletons aren't an issue at all. Skeletons are easy peasy. Skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Ooh. Loose bones. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her. So you quickly come to realize that this is not a horse that startles so easily. Hi, hello. I'm a friend, okay? Yeah. That's a little strange. What do you do that without opening your mouth? Pat her on the nose. You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were to keep going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her on the nose again. Yep, it's still cold. Burr, 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 burr. You get the idea. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Ugh. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Try the oats again. You hold out the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them. But I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Winnie! Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. Sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt. Hold them out. The horse gazes expressively at them, then eats. Yay! And with that, she glides away in the direction of the town. Bizarre. Timothy Cochrane, Elizabeth Cochrane, and Silas Cochrane. But as a family, the dear family of poor old Sally. We got that. So probably gonna do 1,000 gold nets. I'm gonna have to stock up on dynamite. I'm thinking. I'm gonna shuff up the poo. Get some XP. Howdy, howdy. I'll take some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not his name, takes a needle and hands you a stick full of dynamite. No trays, right? So, yes, we are going to do the unsinkable. I am so sorry. We are killing Gary. I love my boy Gary, don't get me wrong, but we are on the genocide. Where do I go? I have to kill poor old Gary. I'm sorry, Gary. The goblin shouts, "Break Yark!" I'm sorry, Gary. I love you, my boy. I love you. But it's time to be gone. Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Head back up. That just feels wrong, killing Gary. We'll get the nurse brand whiskey for the nurse. You Susie Cochrane? Howdy. Oh, wait. How do you know my last name? I saw the graves at the cemetery. Susie scours bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing happen, but couldn't do a damn thing about it. The bartender said it was cows? Cows, right. I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle. Back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. Ranch pigs instead. She left me, then she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast I couldn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. House smashed in the front door and a fire started out back the root cellar. House went up in blazes. Just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. And saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I don't want to talk about it anymore. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here. No desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. All I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damned fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, I'll go. The coach ran. Took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Greg. I know you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in. She reaches under and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. Least I can do, by the way. Thanks. Your hat. Found these mugs. 100 meat. I feel so bad for killing Gary, but we're a murderer. Okay. So I suppose Ned will go get this horse and kill the snakes. Dang it. So I do know the buff. You keep on hurting yourself with the cactuses. Eventually, ow! You got a perk. Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your entire body has built up an entire extra set of skin calipers, just to deal with the constant tiny puncture wounds. This snake looks sleepy, but it's not that sleepy that it won't attack you. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we can handle snakes. So we're just gonna punch it to death. We should be good. Please don't have enough damage to hurt. Oh, 1 damage, that's nothing. This is hard mode. It's interesting. Do I have enough to do any, remember? Oh, okay. So we're gonna bring up muscle. Obviously, we need more damage. Another snake? Oh, it's quick. Oh, that was 3 damage that time. And it poisoned me. I don't want to waste my dynamite until I fight the Fricker gang. Because I'm sure the Fricker game is going to be an issue. Right. We killed that snake. Made short work of that long snake. Yay. This snake looks really angry. You're going to need every trick in the book to beat this snake. I'm good at tricks. So, how much damage does it do? Or I think I can just punch it to death. Gonna get beefy. Then we're gonna blast. I'm pretty sure I can survive 2 more hits, right? With poison, I don't know. I should have enough. Okay, easily take out the snake. Bye-bye, Snakey. Nice work with the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out. You can always get a job at the snake. I love this horse. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was just some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella, I'm a friend, okay? Yeah. It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak me out. When they look him in the eyes. You calmly look into the horse's eyes. One of them is fixed in a glass 1,000-yard stare. The other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now. It is just clear that you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit, okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eye or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? Got a little treat for you. Snarf. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats, and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinargle. Hopefully he's headed home and not to the 12th dimension. Okay. Sweet. Okay, did that now. We got the rant. We're gonna go to Fricker Gang. And I am so sorry. Sud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsman-like. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just gonna gun down a hapless sleeping man in a cold blood? Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Everybody dies. Pull the trigger. Dang, partner. You got a perk. Ruthless. Ruthless options will be available now. You are a cold-blooded killer, and people can see it in your eyes. It's often the last thing they see. Killed poor son. Let's go get the gun. Something behind his door is making some pretty awful noise. Go through it anyway. Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Varmint skin and knife. Take it. I mean, doesn't a crowbar do more damage? Could I have been doing more? I could have. Okay. These eyes were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it be safe about dealing with it. Deal with it. Fight, fight, fight. Increase the muscle. I don't know how much damage it's going to do, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. Just bash it skull in. Put me on fire. That's not going to be that bad because it's just a status effect. Defeated the nasty Couch floating. It's the Couch Rain family's gun safe. Grab Susie's rifle. Got the Susie rifle. Okay. Now we take her to Fricker Gang. I only got foraging, so I can't get to kite there. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Drown him. You push his head under the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. That is messed up. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, and it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one in the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name's Snip, and that the swirly one is his brother's Wimpy. What's your play here? Shoot one of them in the back. You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams and jumps behind a barrel and starts firing at you. Shouldn't take long. Alright, let's see how much damage it's going to be. Do I even need to use dynamite? You hit Wimpy. Wait. Oh, he hit nothing. Poor Wimpy. Wimpy Fricker is defeated. The leaders of the Fricker Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you. Though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Time to recover the sheriff. Grab the mug. Sheriff store. 50 meat? Okay. A cold-blooded killer. I don't think we get any benefit out of Alice. We're just gonna... I don't need to talk to Braid. Wasn't there supposed to be a soap? No, in the Fricker Gang hideout. Oh, I thought there was supposed to be. I guess because I just drowned him. I don't get soap. Got some more mugs for you. Pretty sure I found... Oh, I was saying there's a mug on the table. Alright, here's your rifle. Found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes wells up with tears as you hand her rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Greg. Thanks, Greg. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long time, then she looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough well into my misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along, when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Alright. We're gonna... What is next? What is next on the to-do list? Can't rightly say. The assault, this would... I could talk to them. I guess there's no point in talking to them. These two are playing poker, at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to how to play poker cards. That game was their deck. We're biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on a table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles these cards sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of tens plus a 2, a 3, and a king. So that's only a pair. Bet. They squint at their hands for a moment, and each slowly pushes 10 meat to the middle of the table. Okay, read them and weep. You show them a pair of tens plus 2, 3 kings. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks, and 3 aces. And the guy on the right somehow got a straight flush. You can see heart. Intimidate them. Explain that the jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, and to the guy on the right, maybe I didn't read that right, it wasn't intimidate, but 20, and you're 25 plus a king. The kings means they have to either pay you in human teas or an extra 10 each. Maybe that was intimidate. They gasp and push more meat across the table to you. You collect your winnings and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. I swear there is something else I was supposed to do. Let's just go talk to the horse again. What the fuck? What was that noise? She's smelling. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine. Thanks for sending my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for help. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He is leading local Wade again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That solves them. Can't take in us. Here's a little extra for you. Alright, can you sell me a horse? I want the spooky one. Seriously, I should warn you though. Horses might get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind on you. Which one are you interested in? Spooky pale one. Good choice. That's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing, I'll sell it for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. I don't want to get into particulars, just to say she's a certain tone. Ooh, mysterious. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Spoofy is gonna be her name. Alright. Oh, I almost forgot. Free of every porch is a compliment maintained. Okay, sweet. Okay, I remember what I need to do. I need to talk to the sheriff. The sheriff. I don't know why I can't talk. I swear you're supposed to be able to. See, the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my door cell? You hand Sheriff his door and he hangs it back on the hinges. That's look, stranger. This here prison cell just got about 4 times my sir. Are there any Fricker boys left me to round up? Nope, they won't be bothering this town anymore. Well, now that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Produces a bag of meat. Got another little task for you, if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Oh, the Fricker busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. I needed soap for a lock. Where do I get the soap? I'm pretty sure it's somebody I'm supposed to talk to. I did take the alcohol, right? Yep. Is my game bugged? Maybe I actually got out to the town hall. Did something about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking about in the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. How'd you do that? Nobody knows. She shut herself up in her office and she said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Not an actual name or... Pretty sure she's being sarcastic. Actual nurse. Go back and talk to her. Maybe I get my bar of soap. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Huh. Ah, very close to the fireplace. A big bunch of dynamite. Vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Grab a pair of tweezers and put some in your... Hey, bros. Hey, Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey, I promise. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks about to be in her 50s. Her hair is gray and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. She cracks open the whiskey and feels a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the whole bottle. Please, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here, me or you? Okay, point taken. I have no opportunity for soap. Doc also continues to pour her whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So, I mean, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's got a dang mail. You ask me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with their strings cut. Looking to take a bite of the living. Oh yeah, there's a skeleton at the cemetery. Nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get up. Patients? Oof. Doc Alice turns away grimacingly. Every doctor loses one now and again. Never get used to it. But well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? But I don't even think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Ooh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Doc Alice sighs aspirin. What now? What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be anything left. That seems drastic. Drastic. Hell. No way I'm taking the risk of coming back as one of those things. Fair enough, I suppose. I don't think I need to talk to her anymore. Because I really don't care about the quest. I do want to find the soap. There's got to be a bar of soap. Which is irritating me that I haven't found the soap. I must be blind. No, I think I... I mean, maybe there's something at the boneyard for some weird, strange reason. Should I fight this dude, maybe? Will he drop a bar of soap? I don't remember a skeleton dropping a bar of soap. Oh, he looks tough. Not tougher than me. I'm beefy. How much damage is it going to be? 5 HP, we can tank it. Let's go get hit my crowbar. And he should give me that sword and a gold tooth. But to stop the captain skeleton's unnatural. I guess I'm just crazy and I don't know how to get the dang soap anymore. Already, there's nothing at Sullivan. Well, there's nothing at... What? There's nothing at this mine too, right? I guess you won't get the soap if you kill him, but that's just a part of the quest line that it's dip. How do I leave? Crazy. Is my game bugged? Surely I'm missing something. Surely I'm missing something. Crazy. Well, I'm pretty sure the sheriff just needs a lock. But I don't have soap. And I may have ruined the effect of getting soap. Let's just talk. You have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Oh, I heard a rumor. Rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. In necromancy, they call him. Supposedly, he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? Never heard of any beanslinger raising dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. About the necromancer. So you mean he exists? What about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try to stop him. Doc Owls gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why wouldn't you? A gray-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows about surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if we were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from her bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done for your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find that guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy impossible. Impossible like raising the dead impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. I still don't know where to get soap. Soap? Is soap here? Or covered a mug. Cool. What about soap? I think my game bugged. I don't think I can get you your lock, Sheriff. I don't think I can get your mug. It's definitely here, and I'm just like, why can't I just be blind? You would think it would be in the bathtub. Unless it was that snake gulch for some reason. It's not here. You don't have to walk all the way back over there. Yeah. Was there something at the cottage? All the water is boiled away. Wait, maybe there is. I did not check the outhouse. There's nothing behind the outhouse? My game has got to be bugged. Right? I've never encountered a bug in this game, but... We're gonna save. That's the main menu. I don't even know if that's gonna fix anything. We will try. Oh. Still no soap. So... I forgot where the soap is, I guess. Oh! I mean, it might be that. I think there just is no more soap left. Alright, I think we're good. Yep. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure you're ready to leave? Alright, 1 second. We're going to check something. Okay, so it does seem that it is impossible to get the bar soap when I googled it. We're going to leave. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. Go alone, your hat smiles at the idea. I mean, it would probably be the harder thing to do. But I really want to take Pete. It's still going to be difficult. It's still going to be difficult hard. I want to take Crazy Pete. Pop back in the saloon and collect Pete. Consult the Southwest map the holster gave you, and it only lists 2 things: the town of Dirtwater and Manifest Destiny, railroad company's westernmost camp. Discover a new map, blah blah blah. Yes. Head for Dirtwater. Look at Pete. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here for episode 1 of West of Loathing. I hope you guys enjoyed. And right before I end this, I just want to say, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. sad that we no longer have you here. Hopefully you're up in heaven with good old Jesus. You guys really need to be praying for him. And it's crazy that we have people actually in this world who are crazy enough to do stupid stuff like that and want to murder a person just because they don't agree with what he's saying. Because all that man ever wanted to do was debate. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy. I will see you guys in the next. See ya!